Hello, air signs. This is Kitchen Counter Oracle with a post full moon energy check in, if you will. There's just. I don't want to do signs specifically, and I apologize for the lighting. My little puppy just went to bed for the night, and he sleeps here in the kitchen. And I don't want to disturb him. I don't know. Air signs, you are the cross watcher. Could be in the dark about something, or you're trying to keep something in the dark. Because when I was about to sit down on my stool for the counter, that I got to sit up here at the countertop and stuff like that to do earth signs, my stool went completely out from under me. I ended up falling on the floor, and it's just the immediate thing, that element that came up was air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the funny thing is I know who this is because anytime I hit, like, I'm still doing something that is uniquely my own and stuff like that, there's this really snippy, petty, childish energy that comes up each and every time. And I'm not a natural klutz, which lets me know that this is a spiritual attack. This is a spiritual attack. I mean, it's just, I'm tired of it. I've got a couple of Libra moons that I know for a fact are a Libra moon. Then there's a couple of Gemini suns. And to my knowledge, 1, 2, maybe 3 Aquarius placements. But it's just like, I'm about tired of y'all and this bullshit. Like, I'm serious. I'm tired of it because if it's anything I don't do, it's entertain children. So if you want to act really insufferably childish, even spiritually, you're going to be labeled accordingly and dealt with accordingly. It's like the people, the immature folks who get mad at me because I delete certain comments on my TikTok, and it's just like, no, it's my page. I'll run it how I see fit. So basically, somebody here is mad about how somebody lives their life. They go about doing things, they don't do things a specific way. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear him or not, but he's barking in his sleep. That's it. Look, cutie pie. I don't know. Somebody here could have a child or two. Because whenever I pick up on air signs, there's somebody here stressed and pressed about money. But then I also get energy harvesting as well, which kind of bothers me because whenever I pick up on energy harvesting, it's because somebody cannot manifest with their own energy, which is a little bit of a problem because the energy, like what you gain with that energy, with stolen energy, you lose so quickly. You are going to lose that so quickly. So if you're, say, tapping into my root or my sacral chakra, excuse me, for whatever the case may be to manifest off of, I can just as easily recall that energy. I can take that energy back because it's mine. So basically, what's going on here is somebody with an air placement or cross watcher is mad that somebody is basically taking ownership of what is rightfully theirs, and somebody here is a little pissy about it because it wasn't theirs to begin with, and they're losing what they acquired. Or somebody here just may not be the top dog they thought they were. I'm hearing cousin, so this could be somebody's cousin. Could very well be one of my cousins. Who knows? If this is the cousin I think it is, Jesus Christ, she will never be on the same level as me. No, if I pass away, she will never inherit my spiritual gifts, because when I say you have to be pure and genuine of heart and spirit, you have to be pure of genuine of heart and spirit. And to be technical, if somebody could inherit my gifts, technically my sister would be next in line. Technically. Not a cousin, my blood sister. But she wasn't chosen to inherit these gifts like I was. Like, because my gifts are strictly hereditary in a manner of speaking. It's mother to daughter. My great grandmother had it. The grandmother that raised me inherited it. My mother inherited it from my grandmother. But upon my mother's death, I inherited her gifts. And then on top of coming into mine, and then I also inherited the grandmother that raised me, because I'm not out here sliming folks out for personal gain. And then there's the fact that I'm a natural born witch, courtesy of my dad's side of the family, on top of being a quarter Native American, and I study herbs and stuff like that, mainly like kind of like it's like being in touch with my indigenous side. Like, in all honesty, I'm more in touch with my indigenous side more than I am anything else, and that does rub some people the wrong way. Specifically, some people with air sign placements in their big three. I don't know why. It just is what it is, and there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. But my thing is, the only way for my gifts to actually pass down would be for me to have a biological daughter, as in natural conception, natural birth, and so on down that line. And the only way, and again, the only way she will be able to inherit those gifts is if she is pure and genuine of heart and spirit. In other words, she's not trying to utilize a psychic to find out what the numbers are to win the lottery. Trust me, I tried just out of curiosity, and even I'm not allowed to know that. I'm not even allowed to know which type of crypto and stocks to invest in. If you catch my drift, like, you can't use it to obtain cash. There's nothing wrong with manifesting, provided you're doing it correctly. But when you're disrespecting free will, you're trying to bind this spirit, bind that spirit, shut this down, and to build yourself up, that kind of thing, you're going to be labeled a slime ball, physically and spiritually. So somebody is trying to attach to somebody spiritually and hope, and like in the name of manifesting, but the problem is they're doing it all wrong. Instead of manifesting with their own energy, they're manifesting with other people's energy and getting mad when that energy is called back and they lose whatever it is that they've gained. I mean, to me, it sounds like a personal problem, but at the same time, this person does so much out of jealousy and envy. It just makes them lose whatever it is they gain that much quicker. Because this person doesn't have a pure heart. They have a jealous heart and a very envious spirit. That's also very insecure. So somebody here is just going to have to get their ish in line. It's something about being rejected. They don't like rejection. So if you blocked them on your social media accounts and whatnot, they feel spurned. Somebody may as well have been as much as copying and mocking content. Like, they would mock your content, but then turn around and mimic it. And somebody may very well have been called out by now. I don't know. All I know is this energy is ridiculous. And if somebody here was not normally such that type of person, check who you're having sex with, because sex is the most intense form of energy exchange out there. And if you normally were a very confident person, you were making boss moves, this, that, and the third, and you slept with a naturally, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if she is the insecure one and you are a man that's on his stuff, and you start doubting yourself, you start feeling small, trying, like, you feel some type of way all of a sudden, 9 times out of 10, it's who you're having sex with, and you need to cut those cords and cleanse your energy, the whole 9 yards. And I heard someone say Sage the D, so it's just like, oh dear Lord. Yeah, I mean, you cannot go wrong with a salt bath, like just plain old salt. And I will tell you this, the ultimate spiritual bath is in nature's own waters. Ocean is the best, but if all you have access to is like a river or something, that's fine too. Just as you're laying in the like in the water and stuff like that, like if you get under like a small waterfall or something, visualize the muck and the yuck in your energy washing away. My God, with the flowing water. But yeah, ocean is going to be the best. The water's going to be a little cold this time of year, but hey, if you're fine with it, you're fine with it. Oh, and cold showers. If you don't have access to either of those bodies of water, cold showers are good. If you don't want to deal with cold showers, get some Florida water. Pour like a quarter to half cup into a pitcher of water and just like pour it all like the top of your head, starting at the top of your head, shoulders, arms, base of the neck, chest, back, that kind of thing. And that's helped me out immensely. Like if I'm crunched for time, but I need to like really cleanse, that's always helped in a pinch. There's Florida water soap, which you can get on Amazon if you don't have like a Botanica or something of that sort to go to. Oh, and also keep your house, your car, your workstation, and everything clean as a whistle. Because whenever you have a bunch of clutter, energy, especially the stagnant kind, likes to gather there. So if you don't free up that energy, it's just going to be ugh. Oh, and for somebody, there is a woman with like reddish hair, chin length or so, with a Libra placement. I don't know if it's like, it's definitely big three, but it's just this woman is just so. She's been in my energy for about since 2019. Let's see. Yeah, she's been in my energy since 2019. I don't know the month, but I remember getting hit headstrong with her energy again in 2020 during Aquarius season just before Valentine's Day. What I saw was like slender, pointy hands poking holes in packets of condoms. So it's just like, oh God, we got a baby trap. She hasn't been faithful, let's put it that way. But if there is a child, I would get a DNA test done. Because this has been in my energy for years, and I'm so sick and tired of sensing it. sensing her and everything because, like, she's snippy, she's vindictive, she's petty, she's childish, she's whiny, she's explosive when she doesn't get her way. She may very well have a mental illness, so that, like, she's bipolar or something of that sort. All I know is she's getting on my last nerve because I'm sick of her energy. Like, I need this woman gone once and for all. She's trying to force a marriage. That much I do know. Somebody here has money and a lot of it. And if she doesn't have her own, she wants a piece of the pie for herself. And I'm going to bed. So, deuces.